Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan here, and today I'm going to talk about something I think should be talked about. Well, it's always been talked about. TNA fans. Fans and supporters of total and non-stop action wrestling, and just how stupid, not all of them, but some of them can act like. If you're in the wrestling community and you have ever criticized total non-stop action wrestling for anything they have said or done over their 12-year history, then you have known the channel comments and the video comments and the personal messages that can come your way. Now, for example, my friend, I guess you could say Wrestling Jesus, and his various accounts can relate. So he might relate to this video. For example, TNA fans are under the opinion that TNA, or Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling, Sibuary, a Tna Fuel Plant, they think that it's just as big as WWE. If you listen to them, they'll be like this. Hi, my name's Abora, and I think that it's my opinion that TNA is just as big as WWE. Yeah, because they got a YouTube channel and a website, and they got 2 television shows, and they got pay-per-views, and they got an action figure line and stuff. But here goes some truth. If TNA is just as big as WWE, then where is their action figure line? The one that was made by Marvel Toys and then Jack Pacifics. How come the action figures aren't sold in any stores anymore? Not Walmart, Kmart, or Target. How come you can only buy them from Ringside Collectibles? But the other question is, if it's just as big, where's their video game line, the one made by Midway? Yeah, they don't have an action figure line to speak of anymore, and they really don't have much. They don't got a video game line at all. Where is their network division? Where is their motion picture division? If they are just as big as WWE, then they should be able to have all those things for them. But of course they don't. When a TNA fan hears you either criticize or mention some truth about TNA, they usually try to shoot back with some stupid things like this. Oh yeah, but the Muppets hosted WWE. Pee Wee Herman the Muppets host Monday Night Raw. Pee Wee Herman hosts Monday Night Raw. You know, the Three Stooges and their host in Monday Night Raw. Like that's supposed to counter anything that you said. It didn't counter why TNA don't got a video game line, why their action figure line is going down, isn't around, why they have no network division or motion picture division. But that's how they act like. For example, in their opinion, they think that TNA is good by default. So they think if you got some grievances or you're jaded with WWE for whatever reason, they think TNA is good by default, you know. Oh yeah, TNA is good by default, you know. At least we don't have a bunny as a wrestler. And if you don't like WWE, then TNA is good by default, you know. That's what they think. But here's another sad truth. The sad truth is that they're bound for glory. Their supposed WrestleMania, their supposed Starrcade, isn't really much. First off, it's hosted by a third-party wrestling promotion called 01 Wrestling. It has a bunch of independent Asian Japanese wrestlers that nobody heard of before, and just a bunch of throwaway matches, including tag team matches, and the heavyweight title's not on the line. When they hear this, they basically try to come up with some arguments that make no sense, of course. You know, well, Champ wasn't always on the main event cards of pay-per-views in 1965. First off, you know none of them actually seen wrestling in those during that period of time. And we're talking about 2014 AD. We ain't talking about the early territorial days. Okay? And obviously TNA isn't as good as it is if they lose some of their top stars. I mean, they lost R-Truth, Christian, Sting. They also lost AJ Styles. Not to argue, they also lost Kevin Nash and Booker T and Scott Steiner. They also lost Matt Morgan, Hulk Hogan. The list goes on and on. Ric Flair, Jerry Sags, Brian Knobbs, Marty Brown. You know, they lost a lot of Sabu, Rob Van Dam, the Sandman, Raven. So you know they lost a lot of and supposedly rumor on the street is they're supposedly going to lose Austin Aries. You know, regardless, they lost all of those wrestlers. So you say, where are your star power? Where's the wrestlers that can attract the audience at? Where are the wrestlers that can sell tickets and sell merchandise and sell pay-per-views? When you ask them this, they really can't counter it. But of course, they'll claim this, of course. Oh, we got Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys. We got Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Brothers. Hardy Boys. Oh, they can attract. It's like, we still have Kurt Angle as the executive director of wrestling operations. We got Montour, Thaddeus Porter, and Kenny King. We got Samoa Joe. And, you know, and they're gonna, and according to them, they think that this is gonna work. You know, according to them, if you listen to them, they'll tell you that Mr. Kennedy and Bobby Lashley and Montour, Thaddeus Porter, and Samoa Joe and whatever the other douchebag wrestlers they still have, they'll claim that these people have star power. But here's another thing: TNA wrestlers, TNA fans constantly make fun of WWE for everything. For example, when WWE lost some money, TNA fans were celebrating. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you go. Yeah. You know, WWE going down. Yeah, TNA's gonna win. 12-year-old wrestling promotion February is gonna beat a 61 wrestling, 62-year-old wrestling promotion. Ha ha ha. But if it's TNA's having problems and you make fun of it, like for example, TNA came very close to losing their deal with Spike Television going back to August of this year. They go like this: quit bashing TNA. Quit it. Quit making fun of the fact that TNA almost lost their deal with Spike Television Network. Quit doing that. You're bad people. That's how they act like. So, that's it, Jordan says. That's my video. I know it's the longest one I've made in a while. I'm Jordan. I'll see you later.